Well, we know that winter is coming soon for us, so we took advantage of a 3-day weekend, one last weekend to get out of town to spend some time outdoors in the lovely area of Moab, Utah. Brian had done some mountain biking out here, but I'd never been before, and I was amazed at the scenic views, the rock formations, and just overall interesting landscape of the desert. And for us, at this time of year, the weather was mild and just about perfect temperature, the low 70s. We even got to take Vigo. He was touring around, doing the hiking with us, and although he's not used to being on a leash, he was entertained by the people paying attention to him and the other doggies that are out and about as well. But it was fun to look around, to explore, and just check out the beautiful landscape, just nothing like it. And we would love to come back to the area again and spend more time than just a couple of days. But it was worth one more weekend of t-shirt weather before facing the impending snow that was forecast to hit our homestead this week. However, Sunday, the last day of our trip, brought a big storm and lots of rain to Moab, which is a little unusual. But what we learned was that this storm was going to be bringing a lot of snow to the mountains, especially in Colorado. So we were eager to get back on the road, get back home. And on the drive home, we encountered the snowstorm that was mentioned in the news. But fortunately for us, it was pretty light at the time and it didn't affect our drive home as much. Although we did see a jackknife tractor trailer on the westbound lane of the interstate who did not fare as well. But fortunately, we did get home middle of the day and we were able to get to some of our chores that we needed to tend to before the snow settled in for good. Well, it didn't take long, just a couple of days, and the cold weather has blown in. There's a little bit of snow flying around, so this is our first snow of the year. But it hasn't really been accumulating just yet. We're on the very edge of the storm in Colorado, and we're really not going to see it. But we did drive through quite a bit of it on our way back from Moab this weekend. But Brian's kicking up into high gear, trying to get the last few items out of the shipping container, putting them into the shed so we can get rid of that container this week. This might be our only chance because more snow is coming on Thursday, and we got to be in the clear for that. Oh, this is it. This is the last of the load. One more load. Okay.
That big cement top.
Yeah. It's getting kind of full in here again. It was a little bit more full than this one. I had to put that shelf together. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
I had nowhere to walk. It's the very last piece. Brian's cement router tabletop. Can't miss this one. Not this goodie. Boom. Boom, done. All right, guess we'll organize another day.
Yes.
Got the hard part done. I know snow's wanting to squall. It's just a warning shot for what's coming this week. So, yeah. So we'll have plenty of time to organize later. So you guys might have been noticing the new gloves I've got on. They're kind of lit up, a little bit hard to miss. I'm pretty excited about them. They are from SabotHeat. They sent us some heated gloves. So perfect time to get ready for winter. I didn't know these were the gloves that I always needed. They're from the company SabotHeat, and they're heated gloves. Oh yeah. So I ordered the smallest size for myself. They are unisex, so there's no like men's size or women's size. So I just ordered small, and they have a cuff on them. So they appear to be fairly larger than the typical gloves you might buy for yourself. But what's unique about them is that they utilize a carbon nanotube heating technology, which means they heat up incredibly fast, like within 3 seconds. By the time you put them on your hands, it will already feel warm inside. So the button on each of the gloves controls the heat. In fact, there are 4 heating levels. And you might think that's a little overboard, but in my experience, a little bit like Goldilocks, it doesn't take much for something hot to make you sweaty. So I think it's nice to be able to really fine tune the amount of heat you want exactly. On the edge of the cuff, you can find where the battery packs live. They're 3,000 milliamps, which means they're going to last for hours at any of the heat settings. On average, expect about 3 hours of use from a single charge. As soon as you get them on, they're warm and comfortable inside, which is amazing for a person like me who's always having cold hands. My hands and feet are the first to suffer in winter weather. So in addition to keeping you warm and being comfortable, it makes working outside, walking or hiking outdoors in cold temps so much more bearable. I think really these would be great for outdoor motorsports like snowmobiling, motorcycling, or even skiing. And notice, it is made with quality materials. The gloves in general are splash resistant, but there are key areas where there's genuine goat leather to help with grip and overall comfort. So anyway, I think they're going to fit the bill for this winter. I think they're going to be awesome for taking Vigo out in the woods and just being outside in general. If I start doing some work and doing a lot of activity, I can always turn down the heat level so I'm not getting roasted in the hands. But if you guys know anybody who tends to have cold hands all the time and they don't like being outside, they don't like doing outdoor things, heated gloves might be the solution for that. So I'll have a link in the video description if you guys want to check it out. From SabotHeat, the heated gloves that will change your winter time. All right, guys, back to work. Wow, can't believe it's all done. All moved out. Served us well for 2 years, or was it 3? But it's time to say goodbye. All right, I think it's clean. Well, it was a good thing we were able to get that all wrapped up because ProBox was able to come out the next day and pick up their shipping container even before the sun came up. It was a beautiful morning, very cold, about 20 degrees outside, but they had an unobstructed path to pick up the container, load it up on their truck, and take it away. So long, shipping container. Does it look different? No shipping container anymore. Oh, gone.
Let's go move that junk out.
Yeah, now you can see the junk. Whoops. Snow's coming down. Gotta get rid of this load. One more piece of work to do today.
Big snowstorm.
Big snowstorm. Hopefully not a huge snowstorm. Got to get this junk out of here. Gonna go to the dump today. Ah, a nice clear windshield there. What the heck? Oh, showing off.
Keep going. Let's see a show.
Who's the tougher? I am. I'm the tougher. Like this.
Morning. A lot of metal roof and wood and number 5. And then there's a metal bin, right?
Yeah, it says metal
Yep.
only. Yep.
All right, thanks.
You're right, it only does take about 10 minutes. There's a bunch of bulls looking for you.
Yeah.
Keep running. Keep running, girl. Well, that was kind of an exciting trip to the dump to see 3 moose on the way there and on the way back. So never know what you're going to see up here in the Colorado mountains. Woo, now what are we going to do today?
We're going to Disneyland.
The other thing that's got to get wrapped up before the snow piles up is finishing the siding on the shed. That is key. The metal siding on the front where the doors are. So hopefully that can be all wrapped up.
Literally.
Huh? Well, it's interesting to see what's underneath. What was underneath the shipping container? Not a whole lot. I thought I was going to be seeing a bunch of mouse nests or something, or evidence of some rabbits, or well, nothing really, nothing too impressive. But it's just the way you left it.
Yep. Hasn't blown down.
No, hasn't blown down. And you know the weather is acting up when the moose start acting up. I didn't know that bull moose played piggyback. Well, we hope to get the siding complete before the big snow comes. Possibly up to 6 inches this week of snow. So we'll see if that happens. We'll keep you guys posted. Meanwhile, we'll be on the lookout for more moose activity. And thanks for sticking around, guys. Coming out and checking out Colorado mountain living.